Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is FS Preneur Global Limited, and this is a daily morning market analysis. And right now, this is Euro USD. We are marking out our charts, spotting out where the blocks are. We're talking about the other blocks. And right now, we're able to spot out these particular blocks daily and daily, so which has actually conference with the weekly. So we see it as a zone where they are likely coming back to come and test. And if we check where the price is now, price is already there. Okay, so we're taking off the first one. Let's work with the second one. Zooming out to see the chart properly. Zoom in. To see a flush below this liquidity here. So this daily, I'm taking this out. So I'm zooming in. Okay, this is the spot where we're actually expecting them to do a kind of a reversal. Now, going back to what we analyzed earlier on, going to 4 hours. So this was our analysis on 4 hours. So I believe you guys remember this analysis that we say this is going to come back here to come and hit this level. And if it's not too clear for you, go back to our previous video. You will see actually analyze this, that this was going to happen and it's happened. So right now, we want to see a kind of a reversal, but I would like to, it's based on what I see here, all right? It's based on what I see here that will actually tell me what these guys are likely to do. So what I will do here now is I want to see a kind of break of market structure to the upside, then I look for a way and go up with them. But then I actually want to see, I am seeing FVG, all right? So, but then like I said earlier, that these spots, they like clearing liquidity down, they like flushing it down. So I would like to see these guys flush down this liquidities. I want to really mark that level, that liquidity level. Okay, this daily, let me use my horizontal, mark down that liquidity level. This is the liquidity level. Okay, so and going back to my 4 hours. To zoom in. Let's go to 1 hour. Now, guys, if you watch this 1 hour, here they've given us a level, a liquidity level here now. Look at this liquidity level here without any physical stop hunts. All right. So this is liquidity. Just liquidity. What is happening? This is liquidity. Now above here is also a liquidity. Yes, we know that market is going to reverse here, but don't expect it to just come here immediately and reverse. All right. So don't expect that to just happen immediately. We want these guys to clear this liquidity and give us a visible stop hunt. Remember, this is Monday, and Monday anything can happen. Okay, so we are actually we would like it to see this guy do something like this. Okay, let me take this one down. Okay. There's a liquidity here and there is an OB here. So I hope you guys understand this. I want to see them come back, flush this above liquidity, hit this block, and if they like, they could possibly trade into this FVG here, between here and here, and flush back down to clear this liquidity. When they remove this liquidity here, I wanted to come below this particular point here to show all that they've done stop hunt, removing the previous low of what has happened back here many years ago. If you go to daily, you understand where this particular line came from. All right. So once this has been done, then I expect them to reverse and go the upside. All right. So, but then if they break a structure in 4 hours, which is the major structure being this particular level. If this level is broken in 4 hours, okay, the major level is broken in 4 hours, then I will be expecting to go up with them. But for now, what I'm really expecting is what I've just shown you guys. I wanted to trade into this particular FVG, all right, which intersect with a particular block here, then to flush down. Then after that, as they're coming up, then I will see them go up this way. I hope this is clear. Then the next one. Is there any question, guys? Is there anyone who don't understand what we're doing here?
Clear, sir.
Is there anyone? I can't hear you guys.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, mine is not really a question, sir, but it's just to maybe to throw more light on what like this liquidity at the top that you were mentioning. I was actually even in GBP USD, so I was expecting it to go above it. I said, okay, my bias was okay. This is a downtrend in higher time frame, but I said, okay, if it goes above this liquidity, then they might just go and close this gap. Then, sir, there's something I also noticed. I think there was one pair I saw an order block. Now, yes, the order block was there. It was a bearish order block, and within that bearish order block, there was liquidity. And when the market got to the order block, that other block becomes a breaker and it clears the liquidity. So my question is, if for example now we see something like we see liquidity, and within that liquidity there's an order block.
Which currency pair is that?
No, I think that was on. It was a different pair. I think it was GBP and ZD. It was just my own. It's not part of the.
I know. We can take a look at that. That's what I'm seeing.
I think it was a okay GBP, and I'm seeing something yet less. This one too. Also, I'm seeing. Okay, this one has been taken. This one doesn't have fair value gap. It was on GBP and ZD, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I will check for it. When I check for it, then before the end of this our analysis, I'm going to show you.
Okay, now do you guys understand why I say this is going to come and flush down this liquidity?
Yes, I understand.
Now, those who attended our training, do you guys understand why I say this was going to come and flush this liquidity?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, please, I believe as we are doing analysis now, everyone is getting clarity. All right, everyone is really understanding that we don't just gamble in this industry. Okay. Now, within the week, I'm going to come up with timetable on analysis too, where we'll have students take this analysis. All right, and I would like those who want to take this analysis to still chat me up. We'll give you from tomorrow till Friday, all right, as the case may be, or if we are more than that, we can extend that to next week. Okay, while we continue with our training. But I want to really be sure that you guys really understand what you are doing and you guys can do this right. I saw somebody raising his hand. Walter Michael, you've been unmuted. Kindly ask your question.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sorry, sir. I want to ask, though I've not been following this, but I don't understand why they have to come and flush out this liquidity down before going up.
Okay.
Yeah, come back, come back.
Sir, let him finish. Sir. Okay, let him. Okay, sir, let him finish because I just wanted you to see something interesting. If you check on that currency, check on. It's not part of it. Check on GBP NZD. Okay. Do I like trading GBP NZD? I've been following it up
because you like making plenty money. You know it's very, very volatile. Okay, now let's be done with this. Now, okay, guys, sir. You know, between here down to this place, remember what I taught you guys is FVG. And you know, Godwin Emmanuel, I'm in love with FVG. Okay, I trade more of that and I catch good pips from that. So what you guys have to put your eye on. Now, this was the last point before all this break in now. Now, expect this thing to trade into this particular FVG. All right. Now, between here down to this particular point here is the FVG. I hope you understand it. Between this last point here, this point here, and this particular point here is the FVG. So
Yes, sir.
now, if this pulls back, all right, expect it to go down from this particular FVG, right? Yeah, I just want them to flush this liquidity here that is resting here, trade into this FVG and come down. Then if you go to a lower time frame like 1 hour, you will now see blocks that might likely mitigate it or slightly flush above the other block to do what? Because these guys also understand the fact that market makers actually understand the fact that people who have put years in this industry are becoming good by the day. Now, if you refine this further, have you seen FVG here? All right. And refine this
Yes.
further, refine it further. All right. You are seeing an FVG. These ones are already closed. But in 4 hours, you see this place is an FVG. But go to 1 hour, you see this place is still is the FVG. I hope you guys are not being confused.
Yes, sir.
So we want you to trade into an FVG, as the case may be, that will take our entry. Okay, so that is what I wanted to flush this, flush above this particular liquidity that is resting here. Then here there is a block. So when you get to this particular, anything from here, if you take your Fibonacci from this particular level down to this place, of course, you know you are getting your 50% premium here. From here upwards, give 50%. Then you think of smashing down, anything from here down. All right. So please, we are not baby in this industry. Always make sure you trade what you see and not what you feel. So Michael asked question based on what? He was asking question on flushing of the liquidity. Why did we say this was going to come on flush liquidity? Why are we not going long on this? Suppose, Mike, this is your question, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, if you go through our previous videos, you will see that retail traders are doing exactly the same thing now. They've already drawn their trend line and they're already trading up. And you see there is liquidity is placed where these guys are likely to put their stop loss. We did training on liquidity and all those stuffs on Thursday or thereabouts. We did a lot of training that actually give clarity to this. And because of how close I am to you, chat me up. I will send you those videos.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you watch
Thank
those videos, okay? All we're doing in the class. So if you have any questions, just ask, okay? I think
Okay, sir. Thank you.
that will give more clarity to that than what I will explain to you now. Then
Okay,
after
sir.
that, anything I explain, you can now understand it better.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So guys, let's go on. Let's check what Donald pointed out before we go back.
GBPN, even I even screenshotted the chart and put on our mentorship group.
Okay, GN. Okay.
On 4 hours, you
For
zoom out.
what are you referring to?
It's on 4 hours. It created a
It's on 4 hours now.
if you zoom out, sir.
Okay.
If you take it down, good. This is what I'm saying now. It's creating a trend, a channel in 4 hours. And at where it is now, presently now, there's a liquidity that is flushed at the top. Yes, this is what I'm saying now, sir. Liquidity at the top, liquidity at the bottom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. It's created a channel.
So
then if you go to 1 hour, sir, if you go to 1 hour, sir. If you not go to 1 hour, I'm sorry, sir.
I want to see your question. Okay, it's on 1 hour.
This is 4 hours.
Yes, now you said I should go to 1 hour, right? Your question is on 1 hour.
Yes.
Okay. I'm on 1 hour now.
Now, good, sir. Look at now we have seen that this is liquidity on 1 hour and it has at the top. There's a liquidity at the top and at the bottom. Yes, sir. For me, yes, sir. Then both at the bottom too.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at this.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now, within this liquidity now, this is I am seeing a what's it called, a bullish order block, and also this is a liquidity. So my question I want to ask now, if peradventure maybe this market comes down, it comes down.
Okay, the bullish order block you are referring is this?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, sir. No, sir. Down.
Okay.
Okay, maybe okay. Yes, sir. Peradventure now this is a bullish order block now, and market decided to move down.
Are you referring to
mitigate
this or to this? This one?
Both of them, sir. Both of them. You are correct. This is exactly what I'm picturing.
Go ahead.
I want to ask a question, sir.
Go ahead.
Peradventure maybe now it's traded into this order block now. Now, and because of this liquidity now, if you decide to after instead of mitigating this order block and go up now, sir, then it now comes down and what's it called? This liquidity, it closes this liquidity and closes this what's it called? This order block at the bottom now. And maybe it's going to mitigate this support, this trend line support now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good. You need to trade this trend line support. Now, the thing is that they can, to me, sometimes there can be confusion. I say, okay, this is an order block. This is a bearish, this is a bullish order block. This is liquidity. This is a bullish order block. And this is also a support, which is the trend line. How can one identify where this market is going to go to? Are we going to be looking at our directional bias will depend on where there's fair value gap. What if there are no fair value gap? What would be our directional bias?
Okay, now you are trading what you see. You are trading what you see, not what you feel. Like I told them, I said what you must do first is ensure that you are not trading basing your analysis on 1 hour. Because retail trader has been taught that 1 hour is a time frame they should use in analysis. And this has been what these guys have also capitalized on in manipulating the market. So to answer your question, where this market is headed, you go to 4 hours.
Good for 4 hours,
now,
yes.
in these 4 hours, you ask yourself question, what has actually happened in this market? So the question is, what has happened before I come into this market? Do you get it? So now, if we watch here, so we're basing analysis based on what we see and not what we feel. This is a valid back, this in block, and this is a valid block. All right, break above here, then come here. This flush, this one now have to watch. Make sure it's flush above this level. If you attend that training last week, you understand what I'm talking about now. Now, it has to flush above this level. Then after it's flushed above this level, it has to start pulling back. Now, pulling back, where is it pulling back to? All right. So it came back to this particular block here. All right. It's supposed to do what? Flush above this level, because here has become a liquidity. They need to flush above this level. But then for you to do that, you have to trade into an FVG to do that. Now, where is the FVG? Let's zoom in. Now, after this has happened, okay, everything here is actually closed, okay, but then after this has happened, it came down to this level here. So smart up. Watch here. I want you to see something between here and here. There's a gap, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this market came down here. Pick this. This is pure FVG. Is a pure
Yes, sir.
FVG. And when we're taking
Yes,
this market here on FVG, what will our stop loss be? Here.
yes, sir.
Do you get it now? Now it
Yes.
picked into the FVG. It's supposed to go straight and flush above this level to clear this liquidity. But it did not do that. It came down to this level here, then gather contracts and still have to come and flush this level. Because until flush this level, this bias is not wrong.
Yes.
So it is not wrong. It has been validated. Then even let's assume you take your profit at the nearest other block here, which I thought then, I say you have to take your profit first because market might have to come back and come and break into this FG, come and hit your stop or possibly mitigate the former other block. I told them that last week. So here now, what they must do is you must look out for another FVG. All right. After market has gone up, like as market is coming down, you ask yourself, what is bringing them down? Look in here. You are seeing a point here.
Yes.
Look in here. You are seeing something here.
It's more other. It's more everything.
So they have to come back and close it. Closing it now, they have to flush above this level. So this is a liquidity level for them, and this liquidity level needs to be flushed. You get it now. So
yes, sir.
For now, they need to flush this particular level. So after flushing this level, we can zoom out and ask ourselves question like, where are they headed? Is there a block there or is there anything up there that they really want to get what mitigated? Now, if you watch here, there is a block here. Are you understanding me?
Yes, sir.
And mind you, in between all this place here now, here, there is FVG.
Yes.
Are you getting clarity?
Yes, sir.
Now, this FVG now has been closed.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Which
yes,
intersect
sir.
with a particular block.
Yes.
Are you getting it now? This is on daily.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
now, what are we expecting? That is the question. Now, high probability trade based on what we trade here, you find out that what now as this guy trade into the particular FVG here, they are supposed to come back and flush below this level.
Yes.
But as they did not flush below this level, they only came back and closed this particular gap here. That is to tell you already that these guys are already headed up. Now they came and closed the remaining part of the FVG. We would like to see a pullback down to where? To this particular block.
Yeah.
Are you seeing it now? So
yes.
I would like to see a push back down to this particular block for a movement up. Then this thing also intercepted with what? With another block, daily other block here. So based on these obstacles we are looking at now, this is a block. No, all these are blocks. So we are looking at these guys. Now, if you watch here, there is what? There is an FVG lying down here.
FVG.
There is an FVG lying down here. Have you seen it now? This is an FVG. So what are we now expecting? But this is a bullish, bearish, bullish. All right. Now, if this guy Panaventure closes above this level, then we see keep heading up. But in this case, now today is Monday. Today is Monday. I would like these guys within the week to consolidate, then come back to this particular block, use news to push above. Okay, so what are we looking at now? What we are looking at right now is that one, they are flushing liquidity high. When they are done flushing liquidity high, they give you any reason to sell down. Of course, you know you are counter trading, all right, but there is high probability that they're going to sell down a bit, trade into what? An FVG to close this FVG here before they start going up. So this FVG now is a kind of how do I put it? Is a kind of a trap where they have to still come back, but every retail trader is trading up now. I hope you know that.
Yes, sir.
So that is does that answer your question?
Yes, that's answered it.
Good.
Okay, sir.
GPUSD. Now, what is this GPUSD? Based on what we analyzed before, we are still looking at these guys going down, but then let's zoom in and let's see if you guys are really getting understanding on what I'm talking about. Meso, are you here? Is Meso not there?
Meso is here, sir.
Good. Meso, I analyze
Yes,
this
sir.
chart now. Spot out the FVG and spot out where this market is headed now.
All right, sir. Sir,
I'm giving you the screen.
Oh, you're giving me the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Can I start?
I've made you a host. Oh yeah, start.
Hey.
Fast. You have just 2 minutes to do that.
Sir, please go back to your this thing. I was using my phone.
Your big head. Oh yeah.
Sorry, sir.
You know what?
I'm just putting on my laptop. I was using my phone to watch the analysis.
But you have already. Okay,
wait. Which pair is that?
GPUSD.
GBPUSD.
But the host, you're already hosting.
No. Okay. I'm going to it now. GBPUSD.
Share your screen.
Oh, okay, sir.
Village man, share your screen.
Sir, that's what I'm trying to do. God, I don't even know how.
This is your village people always attacking you early in the morning.
I don't know how to share screen on phone. No.
Now look at.
Okay, I've seen it. Screen. Start now. Now, wow, which kind of rubbish be this now?
Okay. You know what? Make me the host.
Make
me the host. Go to where you have participants, click on my own icon, then you see host, make a host, make me the host. Let me have the screen back.
Okay. Make host. I've made you host, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, sir. I was using my phone.
Okay, now guys, watch out. I wanted him to do this.
Yes, sir, but I can analyze it looking like this.
Okay, go ahead, be fast.
So there's a fair value gap up, and it's on a
fair value gap. Is it this one? This one, right?
Yeah, yes, up. This long red candle.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's on a bearish movement.
Okay.
But if you see that they've come and they've covered small of the fair value gap, and they are continuing down. If you see it's on a bearish, bullish, a downward continuation. But there is liquidity up, and they've also given us an order block down there. So my bias is that they are going to go up, clear the value gap, and come down and continue their continuation. And this is on daily. So can we move to 4 hours, please? So can you expand? Yes, expand it exactly. If you can see on 4 hours, you can, everybody can see that they've closed most of the gaps already. They've closed most of the gaps, but there is a gap down, a green in the green candle, just the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth candle from the last candle that was formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's a small gap. Yes, that's a gap. That's a gap. You can mark that gap, please. And is that gap also coincides with an order block, because that is beside it is the last bearish candle before the bullish move started. So as it's going up now, it's going to hit the order block up. There's an order block up where that order block is going to that order block. Once it hits that order block, it will come down, close the gap. It will come down and hit this other block and close this gap and continue its movement down. Or and continue its movement down. Once it break, and this last candle also gave a new low. So once it comes down, it will break this low. Form and continue its movement down. But if you want to catch pips today, I will advise you wait for it to close that other block up. Then from there, you go to a lower time frame and look for an entry to trade down. That's the brief.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Now, he has tried. Now, what you guys want? I want you guys to see here is this: have an eagle eye. Possess what we call the eagle eye. Now, watch here. Read what happened before the market. Read what is happening now. Look at this. After this has happened, bullish, look at this. Bullish. This is engulfing candle, right? According to you guys. Now, in between this level here, and here, that is a gap, an FVG.
Yes.
This market, so before this happens, you should be expecting to trade into this FVG to close it.
Yes, which it has done.
And flush down below this level.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Remember this.
Okay, yes. Open and close.
Opening, manipulation, distribution, and close.
Yes.
All right. Now, this is what now we have gotten: opening, manipulation. We want to get distribution below this, then close. By doing that,
there a week?
Huh?
I did not see that week. I didn't know there was a week there.
Where?
On the green candle.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Here?
Is there a week on it? Yes, is there a week?
There's a week here. Look at where the week stopped.
Okay.
All right. So now we have already, I hope we now understand what our bias is.
Yes.
So
excuse me, sir.
Hello, sir. Okay, who is playing music, please?
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.